Well, hello there, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? Mama is back home.
Yeah.
Looking good, feeling good.
That's right.
So what do you think, Mama? You think you feeling better than you have?
Yeah. Just get my strength up from laying around.
I think it's a little bit of a miracle. I think God blessed us, and I think He
That's
healed
right.
you, because we thought it was 80%. It wasn't any. It was just couldn't even stent what was there. He said he didn't know what happened. The one that was going to have to put a stent inside of a stent, he said he done an angioplasty on it, and he said and even all the plaque come off from it, so now it's clean and new.
It's working.
He said, I don't know what happened. I said, I do.
Mm-hmm. The Lord stepped in.
Amen. And we thank y'all for the prayers.
Yeah, thank you so
So
much.
you're going to run races tomorrow? Or?
Well, maybe little light races.
Look how good her color looks. Look at that face. She's all pink-cheeked. I think that one stent that had narrowed was giving her a problem. I think the other one either cleared up. I think the Lord cleared it up. Because last week she said, I feel better than I have in a long time.
Yeah, I did feel better.
And
And
maybe
more strength and everything.
Exactly. So we're just so thankful. We'll have to go back to our heart doctor and do all that stuff. We're still doing that. But he said we shouldn't have to visit her again for 2 years at least or so. And I guess he goes in and does it and just checks everything in there.
Yeah.
But we're thankful, and Mama's home. We had a rough time getting home. We come upon a wreck.
A bad one.
And it was about an hour and a half delay, but someone had, I think, lost their life. Pray for that family. Pray for all those that were hurt. Anytime I run up on a wreck, I remember a wreck we ran up on. Me and Mom was talking about earlier when we was sitting there in Chicago 30 years ago. And I just remember.
This was similar.
It was similar. It was a tractor trailer involved in a vehicle, and just we don't know them. We don't know any details. Just heard that the person who talked to us said they thought someone had passed away in the accident, and just remember whatever happened.
Yeah.
You look real good, Mama. Glad everything is okay. Thank you, Pam.
Thank you so much.
Looking good, Mama. Gina says, thank you. God bless you, Mama. Well, thank you. Y'all are so sweet.
They are sweet.
Did you miss us last night, Mama? Did you watch us?
No, I didn't watch you. I couldn't.
Mama.
I didn't watch nothing.
On your phone?
I didn't even look at my phone last night except answer your call where you come home.
Well, you just had to lay there?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't move my right leg or raise my head or do
You
nothing.
know, if you got distracted, you'd be dancing.
I'd be bouncing my head and they'd get on to me. So I had to lay still from yesterday morning at 7-something to 8 o'clock last night. So I couldn't.
And they let you go up 30 degrees when I talked to you yesterday.
Yeah,
And then
that
did they come back
that
in?
just raised my head up just a little bit.
Did they let you come back in last night and do more?
No, they never did come do more. But I still couldn't raise my head or move my leg.
They must have really liked her. I'd like to have never got them to let her go.
I was nice to them.
They said she can go home in the morning. 3 o'clock is not morning.
No.
But it was fine, and they were good. They're good people down there. They really are. And I told Mama, I said, you're just too sweet. They want to hang on to you. That's the problem. And so they about got to keep you another day. They was just wanting to hang on.
They hadn't got the discharge paper signed. They probably would have kept me another day.
And they're so nice. I mean, it's a wonderful hospital. It really is. And they treat Mama good.
Yeah, all of them treats me good.
They sure do. Well, I'm glad you're back home, Mama.
I'm glad to be home.
You can clock
Very
in.
glad.
You can clock in. Cook
I can
some.
clock in.
She can't clock in
He
yet.
told me not to do nothing much for 2 or 3 weeks.
She can't lift anything over 5 pounds and all that. So you can't. Mama's one of them gals. You can't take an inch because she'll take the whole mile. So if she starts doing a little something, why she'll just be off the hook. So I've told her, no, we're gonna stay status quo. She ain't done nothing. No sweeping, no cooking. She cooks. Now, when she cooks, she cracks an egg in the skillet, that kind of thing, puts toast. But I don't want her stirring. I don't want her stirring. I don't want her picking up a pot. You know, those things are... I don't know if any of y'all cook a lot. Some of you do. It's hard work. Cooking is not an easy task. Your grandmama and your mama and them, they have lifted some big old kettles, and you take a cast iron skillet full of anything's heavy. So I tell Mama, no, we ain't cooking. You ain't cooking till the time. You tape that?
Yeah, it's a...
Leave that on, and I might charge you for some stuff.
Oh, I don't think so.
She's got her charging tag on.
And that's a cutting in my arm. I caught that sweater and it wouldn't bother me till I pulled it.
Well, let's go and get some
Ouch.
water.
Yeah, let's do something.
Because your little skin will bruise.
Uh-huh.
We'll get some water. I'll put some baby oil on it, and then I'll pull it off. Anyway, folks, I know you wanted to see her, and I'm glad to see her sitting here in her chair.
I'm glad to be here.
The Lord has blessed us and blessed us again, and then He's poured out mercy and grace on us on top of everything. I truly believe that He healed her. I mean, even the doctor, he didn't say that. He just said, I don't know why. I don't understand why. He said, but it was 80% blockage, but there's a little bit. This way he described it. He said there's two little spots and there's a little bit of plaque on each side, but nothing that needs a stent. In fact, we couldn't even stent that, he said.
They won't stent one unless it's over, I think, 70% or a little more.
I don't know the numbers, but I know yours was definite, he said,
80,
last month.
80%.
We're definitely putting one in that one. We're going to definitely put one inside of the other one and spread it open a little bit
maybe
more.
One more.
And maybe another one, he said. So that's what we went in prepared for. I told y'all last night, if you heard, that when he came out today, and he came back out last month and said we weren't able to do any stents, and the pressure was wrong, there was too much fluid, everything's bad. And she's in renal failure, and this and that. So when he came out today, he said, your mama did real good, but we didn't do any stents. And I thought, oh, no.
Not again.
Not again. Here we are, and what are we going to have to do? Because I thought we had rebounded enough to get the stents. And he said there was none needed.
Yeah.
I don't know what I looked like. I probably was like...
Big-eyed.
And I said, I thought the 80%... He said, wasn't 80%. There was no blockage. He said there was a little bit of plaque in two different places, but I couldn't stent that. He said in the other one, I was going to put a stent inside of it just as a precautionary. He said, but I angioplasty, stretched it open. He said, and for some reason, all the plaque come off when I did that. He said, and now it's clean. It's just like a brand new stent in there. He said, and I've increased the diameter. It was all good, folks. It was all good.
Oh, very good.
So we're just thankful, and we know who did it. We know the source. We're thankful for the doctors that helped, but we know how it happened, and we give God all the praise and the glory. And what a witness Mama has.
Yeah.
What a witness. Well, Mama, you look flush. You don't even have on lipstick, and you look good.
No, I ain't got on lipstick.
She ain't even wearing lipstick, folks. Look at her. She's all flush. She gets mad at me. I said, put a little lipstick. You look pale. And they'll be saying you're sick. You're too sick to sit here. Tonight I didn't even have to tell her. Look how pink her face and her
I
lips.
ain't put none on.
No, you did good, Mom.
I know it. I did rake down my hair a little bit.
Not much.
Not much, because it was sticking straight up. I said, I'm glad that a lot of people didn't see me.
You're as cute as a speckled pup, Mama.
I reckon. Do I compare to Oliver? He's a speckled
yeah.
pup.
He's lost his puppy face. He's full-grown dog now.
Oh, he's a big old dog now.
He's adorable. I don't care what he looks like. He's the sweetest, kindest dog. He's just such a good baby. And poor old Abby. You know, I think we misjudged Abby. You know how you get the memories on your phone? So I got some memories pictures of Abby. And I was looking, and she was tiny when we got her. In comparison to now. And her little face, she had that little puppy look. And now, you can tell she's grown in this year. She'll be with us the 26th day of December. She'll be with us a year. You can tell how much she's grown. So my guesstimation is she was only about a year older than Oliver. I think she was a mere pup when we got her. You know, when you watch them every day, you don't see the growth, you don't see the change so much. But you could tell a big difference in her pictures, couldn't you? Mm-hmm. And I remember what a difference we could tell in Oliver. You know, when I took him to the vet last time, he was little. He's big now.
Yeah, he weighed way up there.
I've got a picture of him laying on the back step, and he's a pup. It was the same time I took him to the vet, actually. And he's little on that step. And then I took a picture of him not long ago on the step. And he's on 2 steps. It's just like your children. You don't realize how they're growing until you look back at old pictures.
Or you buy clothes for them.
So I thought when Abby comes, she might be 1 or 2 years old. She couldn't have been. She has to be. She's probably just about 9 or 10 months older than Oliver. So
they play like little kids together.
Abby always has been a kid. And she went through that, you know, when she was doing all that destruction. And I said, she's too, I think it was her puppy stage working out. I think it was just because she's not done it anymore.
No.
And she's just as perfect as she can be, too. Both them babies are perfect. Just talked to Albert's uncle, and he said, I said, how's Albert? And he said, spoilt, rotten. Said he sleeps in the bed with them kids. And said they keep him. And said he's got his own bed in the living room. Said he's got his own spot on the couch. He said, he's spoilt, rotten. I said, does he ask about coming home? And he said, no, he ain't.
Probably won't never ask to come home. But he was used to that as a puppy right on up.
Yeah, they'll bring him up here. They'll bring him up. We'll see. He stayed here for a month. And I thought he would but they never did really mesh. You would see Albert and you'd see the other two. They'd eat together and then Albert would eat over here. And
you had to guard them.
You had to guard them. Now, Oliver and Abby, they lay in the house together. I don't worry about them getting cold. They take care of each other. I don't know if they'd give that same courtesy to little Albert.
No, they probably.
And Albert wanted to be an indoor dog. He wanted. These other two don't want no part of indoors. I brought them in the other night to feed them and play with them there with the light on because I could see them good. It gets dark so early. It got dark early that night before I got home, and I thought, well, I'll just bring them babies in here. Both of them tearing the door down to get out. Scared to death I was going to
keep them in.
They don't like it.
No.
Hello, John and Mama. Glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
She is, Catherine. And now we can really start. Today, she can really start getting her strength. Her heart is revascularized.
I've got to walk.
And so now she can start the real healing process. The medicine, the reduced salt, all that has helped. But until you and that's the way they explained it, until you revascularize, get the blood flowing, that's when you'll see the improvement. And we're doing better. And we're going to keep doing better. We're going to stay low salt. We're going to stay on the vegetable. We're doing better. Low bread. We're trying to turn over a new leaf. We've been working on it for a long time. You know, it's been about 7 months. So.
It takes a while.
It takes a while. I didn't cook tonight. Mama ate at the hospital, and that hospital's got good food.
Oh, they do.
In fact, I think I'm going to steal her lunch recipe today, and I'm going to fix it here one night.
The only thing is that one subject I can't talk about, and you said I was on a sodium-free diet. You had to blab everything to them.
We'll use another spice. I'll use some Mrs. Dash, and there's another brand of stuff that somebody sent me. I'll fix it till she can taste it. But it was, what was it called? Chicken?
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Chicken.
It was pasta, chicken, and tomatoes. She said it looked delicious. And she said it tasted good. I said, well, I want some. That hospital, every experience I've had with their food has been great.
Yeah, it has.
Mama even liked their food. You know how hard she is to please. Did you give it 8?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 5-star restaurant then if she gave it 8.
They cook good, and all the employees eat there. That's a good sign.
Yeah, they all do. The cafeteria is full of employees.
When you see employees carrying trays from the cafeteria and them down there eating, if the employees work there, you know
It's a good sign.
good quality.
Good food. My shrimp po' boy was good. And I've had them in New Orleans and different places that it's their specialty. This was good. Real good.
That was good.
Mama, you got anything you want to say?
No, I'm just thankful.
You want to sing and dance?
No, they told me take it easy. I just want to thank everybody for their prayers and their concern, and I appreciate every one of them, and love yous all. Glad that Jens is here.
Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama, and God bless yous all.
We're going to try to cook tomorrow.
Yeah, get some
Mama's
hot
done
food.
got an order. She done put an order in.
Get some hot food tomorrow.
Blow my kiss, Mama.
Ah.
See y'all.
Bye-bye.
Thank y'all. Thank you for the prayers. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.